Welcome to the 5th episode of the series about English irregular verbs. This time I'm presenting the 5th list of the irregular verbs, and it's the group in which all 3 forms are exactly the same. Enjoy! Now you will hear 5 examples of irregular verbs listed in the following order. 1. The infinitive, so the basic form of the verb. 2. Past simple form. And 3. Past participle form. Examples. 1. Knit, knit, knit. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. I knit the sweater yesterday. Past participle. It's a tightly knit community. Now, as usual, think about your own examples of sentences, meaningful for you, my dear student. One example in past simple and the other one in present perfect or any other form including past participle. You can write them down and say them aloud, and remember, meaningful content is powerful because you will remember better things you like, you're interested in and passionate about. And now your own examples of the verb knit. The forms are knit, knit, knit. Examples in sentences. Past simple example and past participle example. Example number 2. Offset. Offset, offset, offset. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. His decision offset the previous problems. Past participle example. The disadvantages are offset by the advantages. And now, as usual, think about your own examples of sentences, one in past simple and the other one in present perfect. And now your own examples of the verb offset. Offset, offset, offset. Examples in sentences. Past simple example and past participle example, my dear student. Now, the third verb from our list, which is quit. And those forms are as following. Quit, quit, quit. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. I quit smoking a year ago. Past participle example. I've quit sugar so many times. That's so true, by the way. And now think about your own examples of sentences, meaningful for you as usual. One in past simple and one in present perfect. Your own examples. Quit, quit, quit. Examples in sentences. Past simple example and past participle example. Now, let's move on to the verb read, which is number 4 in our list. Read, 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 read. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. The policeman rid himself of his fears. Past participle example. It was so frustrating that I've got rid of that. Now, as usual, think about your own examples of sentences meaningful for you. One in past simple and one in present perfect, my dear student. And now your own examples. Read, read, read. I will just spell this verb. It's not read as R-E-A-D, like read a book, but read like 3-letter verb, which goes as R-I-D. So read, read, read. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. And past participle example. And now the verb number 5 in our list, which is shed. Those forms go as following: shed, shed, shed. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. Last week I shed tears because of him. Past participle example. The snake has shed its skin many times. Now think about your own examples of sentences, as usual, meaningful for you, one in past simple and one in present perfect. And now your own examples of the verb shed. The forms are shed, shed, shed. Examples in sentences. Past simple example. And past participle example. To sum up, as usual, some good advice from me, my dear student. So, keep repeating these verbs 2, 3 or even 4 times a day. Follow that rule for 2 weeks and you will see the progress, I guarantee. And remember, success is 90% of work and just a bit of talent. See you soon. Marta.